When someone sought to become a disciple of Gautam Buddha, the initial instruction imparted by Buddha to him was the cultivation of silence. Before delving into the intricacies of meditation, the disciples were first guided in the art of silence, maintaining a calm state of mind. In the modern era, with noise and chaos everywhere, it's natural to feel anxious and create tension in one's mind. However, if one practices silence on a daily basis, it can help reduce the levels of stress-causing hormones, resulting in a calmer mind, better anger management, and reduced stress levels. In today's story, we will explore the significance of maintaining silence, discerning 10 situations where to stay silent, what to articulate, and the transformative effects of embracing silence in our lives. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled amid verdant mountains, lived a Buddhist monk with his disciples. One serene evening, the monk gathered all his disciples and announced a peculiar directive for the next day. He instructed everyone to bathe in the river at dawn and promptly assemble in front of his humble abode. The disciples found themselves taken aback by this unexpected request, sparking a flurry of speculation about its significance. Amidst the confusion, some hopeful disciples pondered whether the monk harbored positive revelations to share the following morning, while others questioned if they had inadvertently erred in some way. The air was tinged with a mix of anticipation and uncertainty as the village prepared for the mysterious event. As night fell, a sense of anticipation lingered, prompting contemplation among the disciples. Despite the uncertainty, they adhered to the monk's directive, retiring early and rising with the sun to cleanse themselves in the river before assembling as instructed. The dawn brought a palpable air of expectation as the disciples gathered around the monk. In a gentle, wise tone, the monk addressed his eager audience. "Dear children," he began, "the essence of life transcends the pursuit of external answers, it lies in the discovery of truth within oneself. Words, mere pointers to this truth, are neither to be excessively uttered nor withheld in silence. Just as an excess of rain or sunshine poses challenges, so does unnecessary speech. Today, I shall expound upon the virtues of silence, revealing the profound benefits it holds for your spiritual journey." And thus, the monk began to impart the timeless wisdom of the advantages of embracing silence in the quest for self-realization. The monk imparted his wisdom to the disciples, emphasizing the profound benefits of silence. He said, "There are 10 specific situations where speaking unnecessarily could prove harmful. By maintaining composure during these moments, individuals could unlock the potential for achieving their desires and witness miraculous transformations in their lives." The disciples, recognizing the significance of the monk's counsel, nodded in understanding and expressed their eagerness for further guidance. Sensing their curiosity, the monk began, "The first situation where it is advisable to maintain silence is when you lack factual information. Speaking without adequate facts not only risks making you appear foolish but also erodes the trust others may have in you. Some individuals tend to assert themselves in various settings without a clear understanding of the topic, leading to post-departure ridicule. Therefore, it is prudent to stay composed and refrain from speaking when uncertain or uninformed. The second occasion where it is best to choose silence is when your words have the potential to hurt someone. At times, unintentionally, we may utter phrases that cause harm to others. To prevent this, it is crucial to speak with consideration or opt for silence. Avoid making statements about someone without a thorough understanding of their situation or character. Therefore, dear disciples, it is advised to communicate with respect, employing terms such as brother, sister, parents, friends, etc. This not only enhances your reputation but also portrays you as a wise and considerate person in the eyes of others. The third occasion where you should remain silent is when your loved ones or your elders get angry with you or insult you. This act reflects a profound level of respect, acknowledging their emotions and providing them with the space to vent. Even if you are not at fault, exercising silence in those moments allows the other person's anger to dissipate naturally. While it is normal to feel upset during such instances, staying calm is crucial. Allowing anger to take hold can negatively impact relationships and prove detrimental to the individual experiencing the anger. Therefore, maintaining a composed demeanor in such situations is highly recommended. The fourth situation is when you find yourself unrelated to a matter. If a dispute arises, refrain from intervening unless specifically invited to help resolve it. Some individuals impulsively involve themselves in the conflicts of others, leading to unwarranted scrutiny and damage to their own reputation. Speaking on someone else's issues without justification can be detrimental to oneself. It is advisable to maintain silence in matters that do not concern you. The fifth occasion where you should remain silent is when you are in the midst of gossip and rumors. In such a situation, it is wise to maintain silence. Refraining from joining the conversation is essential when someone speaks negatively about another person in your presence. Without knowing the truth, expressing opinions may lead to misunderstandings. The person criticizing someone today might do the same to you tomorrow. Opting for silence ensures you don't contribute to the dissemination of unverified information, fostering a more peaceful and harmonious environment for all. The sixth situation where it is advisable to remain silent is when you are with friends, especially during light-hearted moments. Playful banter is common, but it is crucial to avoid using words that could be inappropriate or disrespectful to individuals or their families. When joking among friends, it is essential to set boundaries to ensure that no one feels offended. Excessive talking can strain relationships, so it is necessary to infuse your words with kindness and keep your expressions pleasant, steering clear of anything that might hurt someone's feelings. The seventh situation where you should remain silent is when you encounter someone who is either unwilling or unable to comprehend your perspective. In such circumstances, attempting to explain yourself is a fruitless endeavor, and the best decision is to remain silent. These individuals are unconcerned about others' emotions or feelings, and their sole intention is to assert their own point of view. If you choose to speak up at such a time, you risk being ridiculed or mocked. Therefore, it is advisable to keep your thoughts to yourself. The eighth situation where it is advisable to maintain silence is when someone confides their sorrows or problems to you. When a person shares their troubles, it signifies a sense of trust and belonging. Instead of offering immediate solutions, it is more meaningful to calmly listen without sharing it with others. The person isn't necessarily seeking you to solve their problems, rather, they are looking to alleviate the burden on their mind by sharing their concerns. Sometimes, the act of expressing one's sorrows can provide relief. Therefore, when someone opens up about their troubles, it is best to remain silent, attentively listen, and contribute to lightening the load on their mind. The ninth situation where you should remain silent is when in the company of individuals with malicious intentions and a propensity for negativity. Some habitually engage in wrongful speech and harbor malevolent thoughts about others. It is in your best interest to distance yourself from the associations of such individuals. However, if circumstances necessitate your presence among such people, exercising silence becomes an astute choice. By refraining from active participation in their negative discourse, you preserve your own integrity and avoid being drawn into the detrimental atmosphere created by those of ill intent. Lastly, the 10th situation where maintaining silence becomes imperative is when you are in the preparatory stages of a venture. It is advisable not to disclose your plans or intentions to anyone. Focus on diligent preparation and strive for success without broadcasting your efforts. Revealing your plans prematurely could potentially subject you to ridicule if, for any unforeseen reason, your endeavors do not yield the expected results. Thus, it is essential to keep your intentions to yourself, work diligently, and stay dedicated to your goals with unwavering commitment and honesty. The monk concluded, "Dear children, that is all for today. If you incorporate these 10 principles into your life, you will shield yourself from numerous challenges. When you depart from here, consider these words of mine as nothing but short of a blessing destined to influence your life positively." The disciples listened intently to the Master's words, absorbing the essence of each situation. They realized that true wisdom lay not in the accumulation of knowledge but in the ability to discern when silence was the most effective response. The wisdom of the 10 situations resonated deep within them, and they realized the power of silence to transform their lives and the lives of those around them. From that day forward, the disciples adopted the practice of silence and used their power and influence to foster peace and prosperity. Thank you for joining me on this insightful journey. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more wisdom-filled content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an enlightening story.